If you don't have fun, the money is not going to come. The opportunities are not going to flow to you because you are in this state of and sitting in the reality of struggle and survival. And this is sending a signal to the universe that that is what you desire, is struggle and survival. Because remember, the universe is unconditional. It magnifies what you feel. So if you are in this space of trying to figure out what's next, because I'm in Mexico right now, I've been off of work for 4 months, learning how to get paid to exist, because I am accustomed to, and internally accustomed to, especially as a Black woman, to work hard for my money. But learning how to trust and have faith in the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, you cannot be sitting here stressed and worried and full of anxiety. Like, I literally, when I feel that anxiety coming, that survival mechanisms starting to turn their wheels in my head, I literally stop what I'm doing and I go and do something fun. And whatever I need comes. If I don't do that, it is like putting a stopper in my wealth and my abundance. I am telling you, this is golden, okay? And you don't realize this until you're in it, right? Like, I'm in the trenches right now, learning how to get paid to exist, learning how to trust in the universe. So if you don't have fun, the money will not come. If you don't have fun, the love won't come. If you don't have fun, the luck won't come. Because the universe requires you to have this expansion in your heart that is filled with joy, peace, and bliss already. It doesn't know how to match, the opposite. So if your heart is closed off, if you're worried, if you're feeling this restlessness and anxiety, you can have some fear. I have some fears, but it can't match that with a bunch of abundance. It can't. So whatever you're doing right now, you're in survival mode, you're in stress mode, you need to go and do something fun. Literally. And imagine what that life is going to look like for you when the abundance comes in. That's how you need to act. What would you say when that money comes, when the love comes, when the luck, whatever it is that you're desiring? How are you going to feel? That's how you need to go and feel in order for everything to come to you. And some of us don't want to hear this because you're addicted to these stress chemicals. I can't afford it. How could you say that? Have you seen my bank account? That's because there's a mechanism in your brain, also fear, doesn't want you to feel what it's like to just go have fun and not be concerned and not worry. Trust me, I know. You have to rewire your brain that, hey, we're going to go have fun, and we don't get to be addicted to stress chemicals telling us that we aren't worthy, or that the universe isn't abundant, that we're not wealthy, that we're not loved, that we're not lucky. Like, you don't have that luxury to live in survival mode anymore. You have to go have fun. And believe it or not, your ego does not want to hear that. And you can tell, because if you're saying, looking at this video and saying, you know what? I don't believe her. That's ridiculous. I gotta go worry. That's good for you, but that's not gonna work for me. That's how you know. That's your signal that your ego, that your stress cortisol, which is a stress hormone, you're addicted to it. So you are going to go back to those survival mechanisms. I can't afford this. You have to wean yourself off of that and be in abundance. You have to feel abundance. I'm so sorry to tell you. You don't have the luxury of the pity party anymore. You don't have the luxury of the victim mentality anymore. You can't do it. Victimization, woe is me, there's no place for it in manifestation and law of attraction and law of assumption. I thought that there was. There is none. There is none. I'm sorry. I've tried every other way. I've like scripted and did the vision boards, and then went and worried, and the stuff didn't come, or if it would trickle in, or it would be there for a little while and then be gone. It doesn't work that way. There's no other way for you to do it except to be aligned to your passion, aligned to fun, aligned to joy right now while you don't see what you desire. Like, take it from me. I promise you. Almost 6-figure travel nurse. I'm learning how I had to work hard for money. Now I have to rewire my whole brain and heart to surrender. You know? Yeah, I could easily go back to work, but then I've lost the faith test. And the universe doesn't really test you. It's just this like, oh, this is available for you. Could easily go back to work like that. But I am determined to build this faith muscle, and I've built it like pretty strong. And the resistance that you feel is actually, it's like you going to the gym and your muscles hurting because they're not accustomed to it. It's like, oh God, like I don't know what this is like I don't have to live in fear. You're addicted to fear. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna go worry because that's what I'm accustomed to. You have to have fun in order for the money to come, or anything else that you desire. All right? I can help you with this too, especially if you're a Black or brown woman. I'm a transformation and manifestation coach because I'm doing this work. I started manifesting because 7 years ago I was looking for love, didn't realize that I actually had blocks. I had to transform. I had to die to my old self. So if you're ready to die to your old self, click the link below for a free discovery call, okay? I love you so much.